Radio Mindanao Network. Oratio Emperata para sa COVID-19. Ama naming mapagmahal, lumalapit kami sa iyo sa aming pangangailangan upang hilingin kami ay ipag-adya mo sa sakit na dulot ng coronavirus na kumitil sa maraming buhay at patuloy na kumakalat sa iba't ibang bayan at bansa. Hinihiling namin ang iyong biyaya sa lahat ng mga nag-aaral ng uri at pinagmula ng salot na ito. Patnubayan mo ang lahat ng dalubhasa sa medisina na tumutulong sa may sakit upang sila ay mapuno ng matibay na pagmamalasakit at pagdamay. Ipinapanalangin namin ang mga pamahalaan na naghahanap ng lunas at kagalingan para sa mga pinahihirapan ng sakit dulot ng salot na ito. Ipinagkakatiwala namin sa inyo ang lahat ng nagdurusa dahil sa sakit na ito. Pagalingin mo sila at bigyan ng mabuting kalusugan. Pukawin mo ang aming kalooban upang maging handa kaming tulungan ang mga may sakit at nangangailangan. Hinihiling namin ito sa pamamagitan ni Hesukristo, anak mo, na nabubuhay at nagaharing kasama mo at ng Espiritu Santo, Diyos magpasawalang hanggan. Amen. Mahal naming Birhen Maria, mapag-ampon sa mga Kristiyano, ipanalangin mo kami. San Rafael Arcangel, ipanalangin mo kami. San Roque, ipanalangin mo kami. San Lorenzo Ruiz, ipanalangin mo kami. San Pedro Calungsod, ipanalangin mo kami. Lumipas at magbago ang panahon. Iisa at nakatatak ang kauna-unahang himpilan sa paghahatid ng serbisyo publiko at balita. Ito ang Radio Mindanao Networks. Higit 6 na dekada sa paglilingkod sa masang Pilipino. Sa Metro Manila, ito ang DZXL 558 Radyo Trabaho, ang inyong gabay sa hanap buhay.
Good morning, Pilipinas. Good evening, New York. It is now 10:19.
Ang mga susunod na opinyon at komentaryo ng programang Sapagkat Mahal Kita ay sariling paninindigan at saloobin ng program anchor at hindi kumakatawan sa posisyon ng DCXL RMN Manila. Sapagkat Mahal Kita. Mahal Kita. Filipinos in America, kumusta na sila? Ano ang kanilang istorya?
Yeah, naririnig kayo, Congresswoman dito sa New York area. Can you hear our audio?
Narinig ko po kayo.
Dinggin ng boses, pananaw, saloobin ng mga kababayan natin nasa ibang bansa sa iba't ibang issue sa kanilang pinakamamahal na bayang Pilipinas.
Saan kukuha ng ikabubuhay ang mga mahihirap na ito?
Sapagkat mahal kita. Kasama batikang radio broadcaster na si Don Lino Celle mula sa Amerika at co-host na si Lourdes Escaros. Maririnig ng live sa WRMN New York, USA at worldwide sa pamamagitan ng Facebook at sa YouTube. RMN News Nationwide, the sound of the nation. Sapagkat mahal kita. Sapagkat mahal kita. Tuwing linggo, alas 10 hanggang alas 11 ng umaga. Dito sa Himpilang Extra Large sa komentaryo DZXL 558.
I'm coming home to stay. Maraming beses na kitang.
Good morning, Pilipinas, and good evening, New York. In behalf of Miss Lourdes Escaros, Paet, I'll be pinch hitting with her, and of course, tuloy lang po ang programang Sapagkat Mahal Kita. Huwag na natin pahabain pa. Kumusta ang Amerika? Kumusta din dito sa Pilipinas? Don Lino Celle ng WRMN New York. Good morning.
Good morning. At sino ang katuwang ko ngayon?
This is Ronnie Ramos, Don Lino. Good morning. Good evening dyan.
Ronnie
Yes.
Ramos. Anyway, we're a little late, but
Yeah, I apologize for that.
Merong kasalukuyang ipinapahayag dito ang gobernador ng New Jersey sa buong tri-state area ng New York, New Jersey, Connecticut at ng Pennsylvania at kayo pong mga nakikinig na mga Pinoy, okay?
Aha.
This is currently ongoing, okay?
Yes, sir.
Pangalawang executive order ito ng gobernador natin at pakinggan nyo maigi bago ko ibigay sa inyo yung mga itinatawag nyo rito sa ating istasyon sa New Jersey kung magkano ang inyong mga matatanggap.
Yes,
Ito'y
please.
buong Amerika, okay?
Okay.
Kung ano ang matatanggap nyo ng mga salapi. Unahin natin ang ipinapahayag kasalukuyan ngayon ni New Jersey Governor Murphy on behalf of the Metropolitan Tri-State.
Further, I am directing all non-essential retail businesses to indefinitely close their physical stores to the public effective at 9 p.m. tonight. Only businesses critical to our response may remain physically open to the public, and that is an increasingly limited list. Grocery stores and food banks, pharmacies, medical marijuana dispensaries, medical supply stores, gas stations, auto mechanics and repair services, convenience stores, banks and other financial institutions, hardware and home improvement stores, laundromats and dry cleaners, printing and office supply shops, pet stores, stores that sell supplies for young children, mail and delivery shops, and as we've already noted, restaurants, liquor stores, and bars providing takeout services. Additionally, all essential state, county, and local public health, safety, and social services will remain accessible, and work at construction sites may continue, as can manufacturing, trucking, and transportation operations. That is work that largely cannot be done from home. But aside from the limited exceptions, all retail businesses must close. And all businesses, not just retail, but literally all businesses, must move their employees to work from home wherever possible. Further, I signed a second executive order stating clearly that the rules I have laid out supersede all other orders issued by county or municipal officials. Period. Now, even with this order in effect, and the main order I call the stay-at-home order, I think that's the right way to think about this, stay at home. Even with this order in effect, life in New Jersey does not have to come to a complete standstill. Residents can still take a walk or go for a run outside. We do want people to stay healthy, both physically and mentally. But, and this is a big but, if you do go outside for these activities or head to the grocery store or some other essential place, we urge everyone, we are not only urging it, we're ordering everyone to continue practicing social distancing and to keep a safe 6-foot distance between you and others. So if you do go out, you must practice social distancing while you are out. Again, 6 feet is the amount of distance that is broadly recommended. At all other times, and unless we need you in our response efforts, we need you to just stay at home. And we remain absolutely committed to working with you to ensure that you have the help and resources you and your employees will need going forward throughout this emergency and beyond. But at the end of the day, we will get through this. We know that unequivocally we will get through this. While the economic pain is significant now, we will save many lives. We'll keep a lot more people healthy. And frankly, at the end of the day, the economic pain related to what we're doing will be a lot less consequential than had we let this virus run amok. May I say something else and a couple of thoughts before I close? We also urge residents to ensure that they are getting their information from reputable media and official governmental sources. From everyone, by the way, as an example, here in this room. We know there is a growing amount of disinformation appearing on social media. Dire warnings that are meant solely to sow fear and distrust, online information portal, covid19.nj.gov, which is a one-stop for answers to frequently asked questions, important information and updates, and a list of phone numbers and other available resources. Again, in conclusion, I know that the actions we are taking today are strong and they are going to change daily life, but they are absolutely necessary to stay out ahead of this emergency. This is a time for all of us to come together under one mission and slow and eventually halt and break the back of the spread of coronavirus. As the one New Jersey family we are, and we always will be. Let's do this, New Jersey. Let's be smart. Let's save lives. And together, assuming each one of us does our part, we will come through this, and we will come through this stronger than ever before. With that, please allow me to turn things over.
Napakinggan natin at dun po sa mga nakikinig sa inyo sa Metropolitan New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut at Pennsylvania na mga Pinoy, enforced na po ito. Kanina pa nagsasalita ang ating gobernador. Liliwanagin ko lang po sa inyo, you should be at home right now at ang oras natin dito sa Metropolitan New York is 10:28. At si Ronnie sa Metro Manila ay umaga na sila ron ng Sunday. Alam mo, Ronnie, medyo itong aming gobernador dito ay nahahyper sapagkat biglang tumaas ang
Presyon.
nagkakaroon dito ng kaso ng coronavirus. At
What
may mga
happened doon,
nasawi
Lino?
na.
Yes. How
Yes,
does it
Ronnie, go right ahead.
how does it go, how is it going there? Bakit parang parang correct me if I'm wrong, pero as I understand, ang may mga schools na open for children. Did I get it right? Or medyo lang ako? Doon sa ilang mga nabanggit ni
Yes,
Governor.
may mga eskwelahan na nitong nakaraang Biyernes kahapon ay bukas.
Okay.
At yung mga isasara ay malalaman pa sa Lunes. Now, I couldn't speak on behalf ng ibang mga states. Ang
Okay.
aking pwede lang sabihin
Sa
sa
state
mga
of New York.
nakikinig dito sa Tri-State,
Mm-mm.
makinig kayo sa mga inyong gobernador, si Governor Como sa New York. Okay?
Mhm.
At tayo rito, siyempre, ang sentro sa New Jersey. Bakit ka mo, Ronnie?
Aha.
Sapagkat dito, ang mga bata, umaasa yung mga mahihirap, yung bang mga anak ng mga Black American
Aha.
na nag-aaral sa mga publiko, they need to eat lunch.
Right.
Kapag
course.
yan ay hindi mo pinapasok, hindi makakapasok sa opisina yung mga magulang, sino magbe-babysit?
Oo.
At ano ang ipakakain? Umaasa lang yung mga yan sa ibinibigay na, tulong ng federal.
Yep. The federal government.
Bilyon dolyares ang ibinabayad namin dyan ng mga taxpayers. Kaya nga yan ang medyo complicated.
Aha.
Subalit sa mga naririnig namin kay US President Trump, next week, kapag pinirmahan na niya yung mga cheque na ibibigay dun sa mga kumikita, I will repeat, okay? Dun sa mga kumikita sa inyo ng $99,000 a year, pababa, qualified kayo. $1,000 kada adult sa mga inyong anak,
Mhm.
$500. Kaya kung sakaling mag-asawa kayo, meron kayong $2,000 at kung meron kayong dalawang anak, meron kayong another
1,000
500, so that's $3,000. Now,
per
that
family.
will be sent.
Mhm.
Yes, Ronnie, that will be sent April 6. Malapit na. Kaya inaapuran ni Trump ito. April 6 at ang kasunod ay sa May 18. Kaya medyo marami-rami. Ngayon, itong itinatanong ni Ronnie, maganda para naliwanagan ng ating mga kababayan yan. Ngayon, ang mabuti ay pakawalan natin ito, Ronnie, yung mismong tresurero ng Amerika sa Federal Reserve na si Secretary Mnuchin para may paliwanag niya kung paano gagawin ito.
The president is determined that we are going to support them. So we've announced $1 trillion plan, check in the mail, but it's really money direct deposited. The first one would be $1,000 per person, $500 per child. So we get this out in 3 weeks. And then 6 weeks later, if the president still has a national emergency, we'll deliver another $3,000. So that's a lot of money to hardworking Americans. The president.
Maganda yun, Ronnie, sapagkat, ang middle class dito na mga naghahanap buhay ay karamihan hindi na makakapasok sa kanilang mga
Trabaho,
opisina. Yung mga yan umaasa lang yan. Yun yung mga wage earner, yung mga hourly
Paid.
wage. Yung mga executives na kumikita ng $100,000 pataas sapagkat napakalaking kwarta rito sa Amerika ang $100,000.
Of course.
Okay, although pinabawasan ng federal yan, ng state, taxes and all that, still $100,000 is a decent amount for a family of 4, 5, pero yung sinasabi ng gobyerno ni Trump, pababa, 99,000 pababa, gusto niyang bigyan lahat yan ng salapi. I repeat, kayong nakikinig sa New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, hanggang dyan sa inyo sa California. At kasama kayo, sapagkat napapakinggan tayo sa CyberLogic, United States of America. Alam niyo yan, at sa iba't ibang panig ng daigdig. So let me repeat it, $1,000 per head, adult, and $500 kada anak. Malaking tulong na yon,
Per kid.
Ronnie, di ba? Na magagamit ng ating mga kababayan, especially yung mga dinadatan dyan ng US dollar remittances. At least hindi sila mag-aalala na mawawalan ng trabaho yung kanilang mga kamag-anak, pero hindi pa babayaan ng gobyerno. Anong say mo ron, Ronnie?
Well, for me, talagang maganda ho yan. Kasi, dito na nga lang sa Pilipinas you were referring $1,000 per head per adult and $500 per head per kid. Right?
Yes.
Here, in the Philippines, we're also under the enhanced community quarantine in the whole Luzon, actually. And other province, they're declaring their own community quarantine laws or ordinances in their own provinces. Now, here, it's very good if every family will at least per head will receive 1,000 pesos per head per adult. If what's like you're doing, just like what you're saying. Dito na nga lang isang quarantine pass. Here we're using quarantine pass for a person to go out, to be able to go out to buy their basic needs per family. Alright? Now, instead of per family, what they're doing now is per house. Hindi naman lahat ng bahay dito isang pamilya lang nakatira. So, buti nga dyan, pera ay binibigay. Dito, pasis na nga lang, nagkaka-problema pa. Can you imagine that?
At saka, Ronnie, diretso to sa kanilang bangko kung meron silang direct deposit. Kasi kukunin ng mga address nila, yung mga ipapadala sa Koreo, doon sa kanilang ipinafile na income tax. Okay? Ngayon, yung iba na katulad namin, direct deposit, kami hindi kami qualified. My wife and I are not qualified in my son.
Because you're earning too much.
I-disseminate ko to para malaman ito nung mga nakikinig sa atin, isang katerba ito.
Right. Let me just clarify.
Kasi ngayon lang nila narinig ito dahil nagkakagulo
Correct.
1,200 ba niya ibibigay? O $100?
No, of
teka
course.
muna, sunod-sunod na yung dating sa akin ng mga tanong, naawa naman ako. Kaya sabi ko, kumuha tayo ng impormasyon mismo sa Federal Reserve at matanong natin sila. Sapagkat narito, maririnig ko sa isang clipping natin.
Okay.
Because cash is the medicine that the economy needs, both on the individual. On the individual side, they're looking at trying to get checks out in a matter of weeks. It could be $1,200 per person, $500 for a child. Family of four, it'd be about $3,400. There would be a cutoff. Say if you make $95,000 or $99,000 a year, you're not going to get anything. How do they get the money to the people? So you're talking about you could get benefits through the Social Security Administration. If you get direct deposit.
Well, doon sa direct deposit, mas maganda yon. Pero
Right.
siyempre, yung iba, wala namang mga, mga
Social Security.
personal checking accounts. So, yun medyo magiging, medyo maghihintay lang ng mga isa-dalawang araw. Pero, tiyak, April 6, nasa kanila yung salapi at $1,000, hindi $1,002. Okay? Nililiwanag ko po yan. At $500, tulad nung inulit ni Ronnie, $500 ang kada anak. Kaya kung
So,
10 anak nyo, i-multiply nyo na lang yon sa 500, that's $5,000.
So, Don Lino, you were saying this is
so
99...
that's how America is.
All right. This is for those earning
What is
99,000 or less. 99,000 less within the year, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Within
So, it's
1
like-
year yun.
So,
Per annum kasi rito ang kwentahan dito.
That's right, that's right. So
At yung mga ibang... Kasi rito, kapag kumikita ka na ng 60,000, 50,000, that is still considered decent. Decent
Apo.
yun, kada
Alright.
taon. Sapagkat napakamura ng mga bilihin dito sa Amerika.
Mm-mm.
Isang kotse rito brand new, you pay $200, meron kang brand new.
Really?
May down payment ka na $3,000. Nakatira ka sa isang hindi napaka magarbong garden state na apartment,
Wow.
you pay $1,200. Anong gagawin mo sa $60,000?
That's right, that's right.
So
Pero
nakakaipon sila, kaya sila nakakapagpadala sa inyo riyan sa
1,200
Pilipinas.
$1,200
Pero naging desisyon ni Trump, bigyan lahat yan. Bigyan lahat yan. Lahat ng kumikita ng $99,000 pababa. Kaya
Did
maraming
the government
natutuwa.
did the government
Go right ahead, Ronnie.
yes, did the government guarantee that everybody receiving less than, let's say, $5,000 a month, all right, that's like $60,000 a year, it's as you were saying, right? So those who
Right.
were receiving $5,000 or $60,000 a year and below, will everybody be able to receive this $1,000 per head per adult and 500 or this subsidy or support from the government? Because 99,000, I mean, look, $8,200 a year, I mean a month. If you're getting $99,000 a year, so it will be like $8,250 a month in 1 year.
But you have to remember,
Uh-huh.
merong ibabawas dyan na 30%.
Okay.
Ang mga sweldo dito ng mga naghahanap buhay,
Opo.
the employees here, regardless whether you're an executive or employee or what,
Uh-huh.
kakaltasin yun ng gobyerno. Malaki binabayaran namin dito sa aming puwet.
Okay. So if you're
Kaya
getting
kung
99
100,000 ang iyong kinikita, tanggalin mo kagad doon ng 30,000, ang matitira sa'yo
70.
70,000.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. And so that's
Okay?
why you'll be
Kaya napakaraming pera ng gobyerno ng Amerika, federal,
okay.
at pati ang state. Kaya kayang-kayang, did you hear what the initial na sinabi ni Secretary Mnuchin? Ang unang trench ng dating $1 trillion.
Wow.
Pero sinabi na ni Trump na $6 trillion ang gusto niyang ilagay na nakapondo na kung magtatagal hanggang Agosto, sapagkat sa tansya ng CDC or Center for Disease Control, aabot daw itong problema nito hanggang Agosto 2020.
Opo.
Haring manawari, matapos na sa isang buwan. o sa Mayo. Pero ang sabi ni Trump, I think it will linger up until August 2020. Kahit na ganun, matigil na sana at huwag yung dire-diretso sapagkat ito makakaapekto sa ekonomiya ng buong daigdig. Okay?
And there's a possibility.
Trust me, meron akong tanong di sa'yo mamaya,
Apo.
but go right ahead. Kung may katanungan ka, don't hesitate to ask me any question.
No, not really. What I'm trying to say is that Trump may be right. It may stay until, I mean, it will be like, it will be pulled until August, as you were saying. That could be true. Kasi here in the Philippines, we're also expecting that after April 14, hindi naman kami pwedeng lumabas agad eh. We cannot go out and when the president says or when the government says, all right, coronavirus is already out, then we'll go out immediately. No, we cannot do that. We have to stay for a while and extend our personal quarantine. That's right.
In-extend, Ronnie, ang kung meron kang babayaran na income tax based on your income in 2019, pwede kang hindi magbayad ng 90 days. Okay?
So
hindi ka pupersahin o hindi ka bibigyan ng pataw na penalty ng US Federal at ng state. Ayaw ni Trump. Pero na si executive order tungkol dyan. At maganda yung katanungan ni Ronnie na yan sapagkat isisingit ko na rin na kung kayo naman nag-expect ko ng refund, if you're expecting a refund, mag-file na kayo kagad ngayon sapagkat aapurahin nila yan para magsabay-sabay ang dating ng inyong mga salapi. You know? Para hindi nababago ang inyong lifestyle. Another thing that I'd like to emphasize ay kalokohan, excuse my language, Ronnie, malaking kabalbalan sapagkat maraming nagagalit dito ng mga Amerikano at kami, ng mga Pinoy dito. Hindi po totoo na si Trump ay magdideklara ng national emergency. Kahit kailan hindi
so there's a rumor about that,
Kung may gera lang po ginagawa yan. Wala pong national curfew. Kahit dito sa New Jersey, walang curfew. Kabalbalan niyang curfew na yan. Okay? Wala kayong maririnig. Meron ba kayong narinig kay New Jersey Governor Murphy kanina na curfew? Nothing. Nakikiusap lang siya na kung hindi nyo dapat lumabas ng tahanan, huwag kayong lumabas ng tahanan. Pero kung gusto nyong umorder ng pagkain sa restaurant, hindi kayo pauupuin nga, pero ibibigay sa inyo yung pagkain. O kaya tawagan nyo na lang ho yung inyong mga pizza, kung ano-ano dyan, hanggang bukas sila, i-deliver.
Correct.
Ang sinasabi lang, we should stay home. Period. Ngayon, tanong ko kay Ronnie.
Apo.
Ronnie, meron akong nakausap kagabi, tumawag dito sa akin, nag-overseas call. Kaya sabi doon, Lino, nagkakahirapan kami rito sa gusto ko lang malaman mo riyan sa Amerika na nung unang pinatupad yung ang tawag namin dito sa Amerika yan ay technical lockdown. Okay? In-enhance yung inyong community
quarantine.
Quarantine.
Yep.
Marami raw nagkanta. Buhol-buhol yung mga tao nagtatrabaho nung gabi na hindi naman narinig yung announcement na yon ni Pangulong Duterte. Nung pauwi na sila ng gabi, madaling araw na daw sila. At yung iba, para daw silang nag-death march sapagkat wala silang masakyan.
There's no transportation available.
Itatanong natin ito kay kasamang Ronnie.
pa hanggang dito, hoping makauwi ng Cavite. Kala ko nga kasi kung hindi, sampung ko di makikita sila. Parang deathmatch.
Yun ang itatanong ko sa iyo. Yan nung unang araw na ipinatupad.
That's right.
Ano ang situationer ngayon dyan, Ronnie, para mapakinggan ka rito? Maraming mga tenga nila nakikinig dito sa ating palatuntunang Sapagkat Mahal Kita Pilipinas ng WRMN New York.
Yeah,
Go right ahead, Ronnie.
the complaint that reached you actually is correct because there was a blunder or there was like, parang hindi naging maayos yung declaration of that because even I was expecting na when the president announced that particular declaration on like I think that was 7 in the evening, I was expecting na this will be implemented at least by tomorrow to give people the chance to go home, to go back home, and that's it. There were rumors before the declaration. Unfortunately, ito ang masakit hindi kasi na ma-maximize ng mabuti yung communication system here in the Philippines. May radio, may TV, no problem. But those who were not able to, don't have access to television and radio during their working hours, they have access in Facebook They have access in social media. They can actually they actually playing online when if it's working hour. So the government should have utilized even the social media in informing the public that hey, we will have that there will be official announcement that the Philippines or Luzon or Metro Manila, well actually it started with Metro Manila, that Metro Manila will be placed under community quarantine starting this date or this hour. So advise all your people to stop working and go home early. Sana ganun
That's right.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
naman
Paano yung how about those guys, they're making a living on tricycles and whatnot, mga motorsiklo. I mean, paano nila mahagip yung mga impormasyon na yon? Yun ang
That's right.
pinadala sa akin dito na medyo banggitin ko raw sa radyo na sana ay wag nang maglaon yan sapagkat hindi maganda nga naman yon.
That's right. Totoo naman yun, Don Lino.
They're very concerned at dun daw sa Nueva Ecija, sa kinalalagay niya, first of all, Ronnie, ang ikinabubuhay lang daw ng mga tao ron tricycle. Nothing else. Okay, magtanim doon ng kamote kung paano. Now, how are they going to survive? There's no passenger. Wala rin sumasakay. Wala. Ikinarahin na yung mga tricycle. Sabi, ano mangyayari nito after 1 week?
Dito, actually...
I don't know. I have no goddamn idea. Excuse my language.
Don Lino...
I sympathize with you. Sabi ko, I really do. I really do.
This situation will test the integrity and dignity of those the elected officials or current officials. Kasi we all know that every government, whether it's local governments or the barangay, they have their own funds. Maliit, malaki, may pondo silang magagamit dyan. The president's order is this, na for those who will be affected, stay home and the government will take care of you. Wag muna kayo pumasok and then we will talk to your employer. Kung wala kayong kikitain, the government will supply you foods. Unfortunately, hindi naman kasi lahat ng mga nakaupong official ngayon kasing takot sa batas Walang ganoon instead, kagaya na lang kanina, like 8:45 in the morning, people from Cainta Rizal, they're complaining. In part of a certain part of Cainta Rizal, they're complaining. They're supposed to receive at least 2 kilos of rice and some sort of canned goods para at least mapagkasya nila yun sa isang araw. But you know what they received? What they've got is a styrofoam or a pack lunch or 2 pack lunch per house or per family. Magkakasya ba naman yun kung mayroon kang 4 o 2, 3 anak? You see, hindi kasi I don't know what's wrong with other officials. They're supposedly taking care of their constituents, di ba? Because they wanted to be elected, so they wanted to be there, and yet they're not doing their job. So that's the problem. But for now, I mean, to cut the story short, Don Lino, everything is with regards to the transportation, it's being addressed now, right? So
Yeah.
wala nang
Yeah.
death march. Supplies, cargo trucks carrying supplies of goods, foods, and other essential products, they're being allowed to enter Metro Manila. Okay, so dire-diretso yan, they have their own lane. So yung mga private vehicles, meron din silang sariling lane. And in the process, the government is learning from it. All right? So hindi naman pwedeng from day 1 until day 10 or up to the end of this, puro ganun na lang. Everybody's learning.
Yeah,
Even the people is learning as well.
There will be an improvement.
That's right.
Yeah, I understand that.
Mm-mm.
You know, that day one,
There should
medyo
be a hammock or
konting
chaos.
adjustment. Ang mga sundalo ng Pilipinas, medyo siyempre kinakapa-kapa kung ano
Right.
nasa isipan ng kanilang mga amo.
Uh-uh.
Katulad nung narinig mo na hinahamon siya nung civilian. Sige, patayin mo kami.
Which is, that is actually a direct
Yun ang
assault to
ayaw
a...
nating mangyari.
Right.
Sapagkat what we're trying to avoid here is to have a critical mass.
Right. Tama po
Once
na.
na nagkagulo sa isang lugar, I don't know how will I explain to you the critical mass. Ronnie, of course, knows it.
Aha.
A critical mass, kapag nagsimula, parang inertia yan, hindi mo na maaawat yan.
Tuloy-tuloy na yan. There will be a bigger domino effect.
That's right.
Mm-mm.
And we don't want that.
Of
We
course.
love the Philippines.
No one does, actually.
Like this program, for almost 40 years na.
Aha.
Mahal kita, Pilipinas. My God, kaya kami nangangalak ng mga informasyon
Mm-mm.
para sa ating mga kababayan dito na umaasa sapagkat hindi na marami kasing fake news na rito ngayon eh. You know, hindi na ang mainstream
Alam mo,
namin dito is a dead na rito yung tinatawag na ano ba 'yon?
Mainstream media.
I'm sorry to say this. Yung journalism sabi ni Trump, sabi ganoon, wala na.
It's already dead.
They belong to the fake news. Pakinggan mo lang itong galit ni Trump na ito para
Sige.
sa Pilipinas.
Yes, please.
My second question is, there are some, at least one White House official, who used the term Kung Flu, referring to the fact that this virus started in China. Is that acceptable? Is it wrong? Are you worried that having this virus being talked about as a Chinese virus, that might limit policy to who said it? I'm not saying there's debate, but would you consider that? Say the term again. A person at the White House used the term Kung Flu. My question is, is that wrong? Kung Flu. Do you think using the term Chinese virus has put Asian Americans?
This is a political question. This is a terrible question. The President of the United States in front of at least 100, different journalists. Tanungin niya ba naman si Trump ng ganon? Na bakit daw sa White House may tumatawag na Chinese Kung Flu? Kung Fu kasi Chinese.
Conglomerate. Parang ganun.
Sapagkat si Trump kung tawagin ng virus, Chinese virus.
Chinese virus. Okay.
Ang sabi nila, racist ka. Yun, tinatagalog lang natin doon sa mga kababayan nating medyo, alam mo na, paano magiging racist yun? Don't they know that there was a Russian flu? Do they know that there was a MERS flu? MERS?
The MERS, which is
Do you know
from
what
Middle
that
East.
means?
Middle East.
Middle East.
Respiratory
Okay,
syndrome, yes.
that's Middle East. Sus Mariosep.
And because
Because camel flu kung tawagin.
yes.
What the hell is the problem of kaya sabi ni Trump, no, yung isa talaga sinigawan eh. Sabi ganon, you don't belong in this profession. You go back someplace, anya, na mag-sensationalize ka. What the American public wants to know is
Parang
yung mga tunay na nangyayari na dapat naming ibigay sa kanila. Ang ginagawa mo, ibinibenta mo sarili mo anya. I'm trying to, paraphrase what he said.
mm-mm.
Para ka sumikat. Hindi tayo nagpapasikatan dito.
Correct.
Alam mo si Trump matapang talaga. Hindi
Oo.
umaatras sa media yan eh.
Correct.
He's a counter-puncher, Kaya
Parang-
gusto rito ng milyon-milyon tao.
And don't
Pagka
Lino-
nagrarally, Ronnie, forget it.
Yeah.
Mahina 50,000 dun sa venue.
Talaga?
in and out of the venue. I know it sapagkat namomonitor namin sa closed circuit.
Well,
Kaya, this is, pero sabi ni Trump, let's get together. Hindi tayo magkakaroon dito ng mga lockdown, nothing of that sort. Sabi niya
everybody
ganon.
will still be free.
Pero
Parang gano'n.
everybody can walk around, sabi
Can
niya,
roam around,
pero
right.
didistansya kayo ng inuulit
At least a meter
ni
radius.
Governor Marpi. Dumistansya kayo, okay? By the way, natutuwa silang i-announce kanina ni President yung test kits na milyon-milyon ang ipinagagawa na ni Trump sapagkat hindi lang dito gagamitin yon sa Amerika, ibibigay din daw sa mga kakampi sapagkat wala silang tiwala doon sa nangyari sa Wuhan na doon din ginagawa yung mga mask na ginagamit sa Asia.
Wow.
We don't want that here.
Of course.
Kaya sabi, yung mga gamit na galing doon, pati yung mga testing kits na yan, dito gagawin sa Amerika. At narito yung pahayag na yan ng ma-disseminate natin dyan sa Pilipinas.
So I'm going to answer your question and then try to persuade you to stop asking about a specific number, okay? So from March 2nd to March 14th, we have put over 10 million laboratory tests into the U.S. commercial market, and we expect that by March 28th to be well over 27 million into the market. So that answers your question. Let me tell you why it's not the right question. Not every lab can run every test. Not every test is completely self-contained. So the more important question is not how many tests are in the market. We got them in the market. But it's to make sure that every segment of the market has the kind of test that they can use.
Kaya yun, Ronnie, hindi ko mo meron kang hawak na testing 1, 2, 3, pwede mo nang gamitin yun.
Right.
Sapagkat may pupuntahan yun na laboratorio na walang kapasidad para i-analyze yung kinuhang swab dun sa tao. You know?
Yeah.
Para maintindihan niyo po rito, karagdagan na rin, oho. Lahat kayo, Lunes, balik sa linya dyan sa mga inassign na mga location sa Walmart, sa Target, napakalalaking mga, establishmento, lahat dito, in-offer na sa gobyerno ang kanilang parking lot na merong parang CB, okay? Yung mga sasakyan nyo, tulad ng ginawa nyo kahapon, para kayong nagpapagasolina, lumalapit sa inyo napakaraming mga nurses, isa-isang kotse, isinuswab ang inyong mga ilong, ang inyong kung ano man,
Laway.
lagay
Saliva,
sa bayan, sulat ang pangalan, and then i-receive mo kayo. In 2 days, darating sa inyo kung kayo may coronavirus o wala.
Ganun kabilis?
Napakagandang makita yon dito, Ronnie. It's so organized, walang gulo. My question to you is this, nakakalabas ba ang tao dyan? Totoo bang hindi nakakalabas ang tao on a certain time, or what was the order? Ano bang order talaga nung technical lockdown na aming tinatawag dito? Na hindi namin ginagawa sa Amerika.
All right. In this situation, the Metro Manila is under, when we started in March 15th, last week, Metro Manila was placed under community quarantine. Just the Metro Manila. Okay. Now, everybody is being advised to please stay home. But they're not, hindi naman sila binabawalan eh. They're being stopped to go outside. But they're advised to stay home, right? They can still go to work if they have proper documentation like IDs, of employer's ID, and the likes. So you can still go to work. Unfortunately, no one can do that easily because there's no mass transportation here. So how come that a worker from, let's say, Bulacan can go to his workplace in Quezon City where there's no bus where he can ride on, right? So that's the situation. Now, when the entire Luzon was placed under the enhanced community quarantine in March 17, that's the entire Luzon. No one is allowed to go out. except one member of the family. Supposedly, one member of the family. Okay. And that particular member of the family will be provided with a quarantine pass by the barangay.
Is there any time na yung one member na family na yon can go out or 24/7?
Well, originally there is none. However, because of some markets, supermarkets, some palengke, here in Manila, they made some adjustment in their selling hours. So sumunod so the quarantine pass followed. All right, so there is someone that in some areas, like I don't know if that's in Parañaque or, well, forgive me, but I forgot which particular place is that. They can go out like say
okay.
8 to 8:30, 8:30 to 8 to 10 in the morning to go to the market, and then 12 to 1. Let me check that. All right. There are areas that has a specific time, but in the evening we have this curfew being implemented by different local government units. So they have their own different ordinances in regards to a curfew hour that starts at 8 o'clock in the evening until 5 in the morning. So that's what we have. But there are some areas in Manila who do not follow and obey the orders. They still there. They don't even wear face masks, especially in Recto and Avenida. Por Diyos por Santo, pagkatitigas ng ulo. And that's the ugaling Pinoy.
I have something to say about wearing a face mask.
Okay.
We are not required here in the United States. I can say that on
Okay.
the record. We are not required except health care workers kung nandun na sa loob ng ospital.
Opo.
Kapag pumasok ka sa isang ospital at naka-face mask ka, dire-diretso ka sa isang location at teteseng ka sapagkat yun ang senyas na may problema ka.
Aha.
Sapagkat the logic is you are wearing a face mask, okay, dahil you're sick. Hindi nakakatulong ang face mask
Correct.
sa tao.
Correct.
Tanong ko, yan bang binibili niyong mga face mask na yan na pinagkakaguluhan nyo, paulit-ulit yung ginagamit? Do you know that there are 500,000 face masks na ipinagawa, karaka-raka at maiti-deliver na sa Tuesday dito sa Amerika at ang gagawa 3M at napakarami pa ng mga laboratorio na bumibili sapagkat alam niyo kung bakit?
Aha.
Dahil yun, isang gamit mo yun, tapon.
Correct. Especially
Kaya
the surgical mask.
Bilyong kagad ang binili sapagkat mauubusan. So, pero yung mga ordinary citizen, lalo na yung mga wala naman nararamdaman, lalabas kayo riyan, gagamit kayo, lalagay. No. Wala. I don't see anybody wearing face mask. I don't see on television.
Actually, there
sa
are
New York,
professionals
also.
and doctors.
Dapat liwanagin sa inyo yan ang DOH nyo riyan.
That's
you know?
right.
Ako nagpapadala ng Twitter kay Secretary Duque, but I never mentioned that. Because I can keep him
There
as
actually
official CDC.
There are actually some professionals and doctors, Don Lino, who were explaining that to us, right? However, because of this, let's say positive, or we do not know positive or infected, they're calling that there are some like asymptomatic patient who do not show any symptom that he is affected by coronavirus. Okay, so that's why, especially here in the Filipino, alam mo naman Pilipino, gala, di ba? So, if he's asymptomatic, hindi niya alam na he don't even know that he's affected by coronavirus, whether he get it from somewhere else. Of course, they're telling us that virus can be transmitted through droplets. Tama ba?
Yeah, what they're saying here, which is the numero uno na nagmo-monitor lahat ng infectious diseases sa buong daigdig, which is the CDC. Ang sinasabi, the chances na magkaroon ng aerosol contamination ang isang tao is very nil. Okay? Ang talagang pinoprotektahan yung may sakit.
Alright, tama naman yun.
Sapagkat kung ang distansya mo ay 6 feet. Kaya nga may social distancing eh.
Alright.
Ngayon, kung magkakasama kayo na parang sardinas, dun sa MRT, dun sa mga jeepney, dun sa mga buses, then you have a problem. Pero kung ang distansya mo malayo, you don't need a mask.
Totoo naman.
You don't need a mask.
That's why they're also...
You know, so yeah, I understand that. If you are asymptomatic, hindi naiintindihan ng maraming Pilipino yan.
Opo.
Pag sinasabi ni Ronnie na asymptomatic, wala kayong sintomas.
pero
Kesa doon sa
may virus na.
symptomatic, you know, titikok-tikok kayo, hindi kayo makahinga, ang inyong lagnat nandoon na sa impyerno. Well, God dog it, you better run to the emergency room.
Right.
You know, at dadaling kayo doon sa testing 1, 2, 3 para maintindihan ng mga kababayan natin, then you will be isolated. At
Good.
doon makikita nyo mga nurses, ang mga doktor, mga nakagwantes, nakasaksak ang mga mask nila, parang mga galing sa buwan yan. You know what I mean? Pagkatapos nun, tapon lahat yun, pati yung suot nilang parang papel na yun. You know, hindi yun pwedeng paulit-ulitin pagka nagsusuot ka ng maskara.
Correct.
Yung N9, kung anong tawag doon na yun. No.
N95. The
You know, iba ginagawang
yes.
ano raw, itinabi yung iba. Nakikita namin sa television dito eh. Nagkakagulo dyan sa inyo sa mga tindahan. So biglang ratsyada niyang coronavirus na yan, na magkaroon sila ng mga maskara na yan.
It's because of the
So,
fake news, Don
I'm
Lino.
saying this on the record, we're not required here in the United States to wear mask.
Okay.
You know, ang mga civilian. Yun lang mga nasa medicina, yung mga doktor, inuulit ko lang, you know. Pero idagdag ko to, bago tayo pumulas, meron pa tayo 1-2 minuto rito.
Apo.
Alam mo, nabubwisit, Ronnie, si Trump. Bagamat sinasabi niya kaibigan niya si Jinping ng China, nagagalit siya kung bakit nagbibitaw yung Politburo na kami raw rito sa Amerika ang may pakanan nito. Especially ang military. Ang nagdala ng tinatawag na coronavirus doon sa Wuhan, sa probinsya ng Hubei sa China.
Yeah.
That's a lot of baloney. At andito yung reaksyon ni Trump dyan. Ayaw niyang pahabain, pero nag-comment siya kahapon.
China was putting out information which was false, but that our military gave this to them. That was false. And rather than having an argument, I said, I have to call it where it came from. It did come from China. So I think it's a very accurate term. But no, I didn't appreciate the fact that China was saying that our military gave it to them. Our military did not give it to anybody. I think saying that our military gave it to them creates a stigma.
Yeah, nagkakaroon tuloy ng ano rito, ng medyo hindi magandang reaksyon ang military. Iba na sinasabi ng Pentagon. At bago tayo pumulas, gusto ko lang na paratingin sa inyo riyan ang sinabi ng dating naka-assign doon na isang CIA. I couldn't mention his name. But this is his comment about that na pinagbibintangan ng China ang Amerika tungkol dyan sa kumakalat na coronavirus. Before I do this, I have to admit, we have many laboratories here in America capable of launching a biological warfare. Kung gagawin ng Amerika yon, matagal nang burado sa mapa ang China. Narito yung sinasabi kong ex-CIA.
Well, I think it escaped from the lab because we have the Chinese government basically telling us that it did. Let me be specific. On the 14th, President for Life Xi Jinping held a meeting at which he talked about the need to increase biosecurity, lab safety at biological research laboratories. If that wasn't clear enough, the following day, the very next day, the Ministry of Science and Technology produced a long document entitled Restrictions on Strengthening Biosecurity Management in Microbiology Labs that Handle Advanced Viruses like the Novel Coronavirus. Like the novel coronavirus, they're strengthening the handling of dangerous pathogens and viruses in the middle of an epidemic, which suggests what? That they mishandled the virus that they were experimenting on in their lab in Wuhan. Wuhan is the only level 4 laboratory in all of China. dangerous pathogen. Whether you were genetically engineering it to be a weapon or not, that's where you would be experimenting on it. So it makes sense that the epicenter of the epidemic, that the lab there would be the source of that virus. And the other thing, how would it get out of the lab? Most people would think, well, a technician got infected through poor lab procedure and then walked out on the street, infected his family and friends and so forth.
Iyon, maliwanag pa. I believe in that.
Well, it's possible naman
Kung
yes.
gagawin ng Amerika yung matagal nang ginawa yon.
Right.
Nung nangyari nga yan, kaya ang tawag COVID-19.
It's 2019.
19 pa, 2019, alam na nila yan.
Mm-mm.
Kaya sinasabi ni Trump, January sinabi sa atin, at ang reaction natin, magpadala kagad doon ng mga expert galing sa CDC ng Amerika,
Mm-mm.
Center for Disease Control.
Apo.
Para sila tulungan, ayaw ng China. Kaya, paano ito nangyayari ito? Kung magkainitan ito dahil yung mga ibang nasa Senate, umiinit ang ulo at ang sinasabi, malaking kabalbalan itong ginagawang pagbibintang na ito ng China. At hindi dapat nilang ginagawa ito sapagkat nai-irritate ang Amerika at kung ano-ano ng mga komentaryo na naririnig namin. Pero siyempre, pati mga senador dito, na katulad ni Senator Cotton, mabilis na mabilis ito. Ronnie, pakinggan mo.
The rapid spread of the coronavirus in those early stages. This, despite glowing reports about Chinese government's response in its own state-run press. Ben Shapiro wrote about this today in an op-ed on FoxNews.com. He wrote, the Chinese government is chiefly responsible for the explosion of this pandemic. To trust the Chinese government after a global betrayal of this magnitude would not only be foolish, it would be immoral. Joining me now is Republican Senator Tom Cotton, who has a new bill to end U.S. dependence on Chinese-manufactured pharmaceuticals, which is something we've been talking a lot here about in recent days. Senator, thank you very much. Good to have you with us today. I guess the big question is, and what Ben Shapiro gets at here, is does this fundamentally change our relationship with China?
China doesn't deserve to be trusted. As the president said, they unleashed this pandemic on the world. In early December, they knew that there was some kind of outbreak happening with the novel coronavirus in Wuhan. If they had acted quickly, rather than lying to their own people, suppressing the whistleblowers and lying to the world, then not only China, but U.S. and other scientists and researchers and epidemiologists and other experts from around the world could have helped them contain this in Wuhan or in Hubei province. But look what we have now, a pandemic and a severe global recession, again, because of the Chinese Communist Party's dishonesty, corruption, and incompetence.
Can we ever have those kind of conversations again and work with them again?
Well, Martha, simply because we can't trust a communist like Xi Jinping doesn't mean that we don't have to talk with them. As Ronald Reagan said, we talk to Soviet leaders, trust but verify. So, of course, President Trump has to maintain open lines of communication with all of our adversaries around the world.
Well, kinakapos na kami ng oras ni Ronnie. Ronnie, kung meron ka pang maidadagdag, gusto ko lang marinig nyo ang reaction dito. Senator Tom, siya ay isang top-ranking miyembro ng Senado rito sa Armed Services ng Senado. At siyang laging pinabanatan ng mga pahayagan na state-owned sa China sapagkat talagang ayaw niyang tigilan sapagkat coordinated siya sa CIA, sa DIA, Defense Intelligence Agency. Nagkakaroon sila ng closed door, nagagalit na siya doon sa mga nandito sa loob ng Amerika na kinakampihan pa yung mga nagkakalat ng balitang yan. So, kung meron ka pa maidadagdag dito, ihabol mo na bago tayo pansamantalang mamaalam dito sa Sapagkat Mahal Kita Pilipinas upang we'll come back next week, Sunday at 10 a.m. dyan sa inyo sa Metro Manila via DCXL. Go right ahead, Ronnie.
Well, so far, Don Lino, there's nothing else that I could say except keep on praying and stay home. It's safer in your home than on the road. Thank you.
Yeah. You do the same.
Thank you.
guys.
Thank you, RWR in New York. At sa mga kababayan natin dito sa Pilipinas, pasensya na kayo sa English ko. Anyway, thank you very much. Tayo po'y magsama-sama na at mamaya, tabihan pa ilang mga susunod na programa. Sa kanan po ni Lourdes Ascaros, kung po inyong pasamantala nakasama dito sa Sapagkat Mahal Kita, Radyo Bandon, Ronnie Ramos. Good morning.
Ikaw lamang ang aking laging
Oras, alas 11:17.
That time check was brought to you by ACS Manufacturing Corporation, ISO certified, world-class quality.
ACS.